Hey there, this is just going to be a quick little video on surface area of a prism. We've kind of been doing this the past week as it is. The surface area is simply, it's the outside, it's the net. When you find the area of the net, remember that creates the different faces. So we find the surface area by adding up the area of each of the faces of our prism. And right now we've been working with rectangular prisms, so there are 6 different faces. We find the area of each one and then add them up, and that's called our surface area. You might have noticed that our investigations have been coming out of a book called Filling and Wrapping. And the wrapping part has to do with the area. It's like how much wrapping paper would you need to cover the outside of a box. That's what surface area is, the amount of space on the outside. The filling part, that's our volume that we've been getting to as well. How much can you put inside the box? So the filling is the surface area, the wrapping is the surface area, the filling is the volume. So let's go ahead and just do a couple of these and we'll move on. But I want you to know that the surface area is the sum. That means add, right? Sum means the product of, or the answer to addition. Add all the area of the faces, and the area, we know they're rectangles, so the area is base times height for each of them. On this very first one, I have a rectangular prism here, and I've tried to color code the different dimensions here. We've got our 3 dimensions. It's a 5 by 2 by 4. So our length is 5, our width is 2, and our height is 4. So you'll notice anytime I'm talking about the height, it's going to be in blue, the width is in red, and the length is in green. So with that, these are the 3 different faces that we have. We have this face, which would be this front one or the back one. Remember, they come in pairs. And so we know this green one is 5 centimeters, and the blue is going to be 4. So this face is made up of the height times the width, or the length, I guess it would be. So 5 times 4, so this one is going to be 20 centimeters squared. Now this face here, that comes from the side here. So the right side, and there would be a matching one on the left side that we can't see. But that comes from taking 2, our width, times our height, which was 4. So 2 times 4, this gives us 8 centimeters as the area of this one, and 8 for this one over here. And this last one, this is our top and our bottom, that would be underneath that we can't see. And again, it's our length, which is 5 centimeters, and our width, which is 2 centimeters. So 5 times 2 will give us an area of 10 centimeters. Now, we need to add all of this up to get our surface area. So remember, we have our, essentially what we're going to be doing is, here, I'll even type it out for you so you know. Our surface area, let's get rid of this, I don't need that. Our surface area comes from adding our front plus the back plus the right plus the left plus the top plus the bottom, and that's what creates our, there we go, we can fit it all in there. So with that, we know this is what we need to add together. Here's our front and our back, so we're going to go ahead and add our 20 plus 20 for our front and our back. Our right and our left was this one, so we need to add 8 plus 8. And then our top and our bottom was this one, 10 plus 10. Now, let's go ahead and figure that out. What do we get when we take 20 plus 20? We get 40. 8 plus 8 is 16. And 10 plus 10 is 20. So when I continue to simplify this, 20 plus 40 is 60, plus 16 gives us 76, and its area, it's surface area, but it's still area, so we need to make it centimeters squared. All right, last one, I have another one, 8 by 2 by 5. Remember, we can take any two pairs when we're talking about our 2x5s. That's the right and the left. We've got our 8x5s, which is the front and the back. And then what other one are we missing? That's right, an 8x2. So 8x2, that's our top and our bottom. So let's make sure we get that in here. This is the right and left. This one is the front and back. And this one is top and bottom. So let's go ahead and figure out these areas. What's the area of our right side and our left side? 2 times 5, that means each the right and the left is each going to be 10. For our front and our back, this one is each going to be 40. 8 times 5 is 40. And our top and our bottom, that's each going to be 16. So when we add this plus this plus this plus this plus this plus this, we're taking 10 plus 10 plus 40 plus 40 plus 16 plus 16. And if you don't have a calculator, I just start pairing them up. 10 plus 10 is 20. 40 plus 40 is 80. 16 plus 16 is 32. 20 plus 80 is 100, plus 32 equals 132 inches squared. That's what my surface area is equal to on this one, 132 inches squared. All right, make sure you have all of these examples in your notes. I'm going to check your notes tomorrow, and I will see you in class.